So today we're going to be making fresh, organic, green bean baby food in the baby brezza. So all you're going to need is a knife, your baby brezza, some fresh green beans. I like to use a measuring cup so I know how much I'm getting. And you're going to need your nursery water. So before I forget, I'm just going to go ahead and pour in my water to the line. And then you'll be done with this until you make a new batch. And then for the green beans, you're going to want 1 3/4 cup, which is right here, and you're going to want 1/2 inch cuts. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off the ends of my green beans. I've already washed them, and I'm going to cut them into 1/2 inch pieces until we get a full enough cup. Okay, so I got 1 3/4 cup, and I had to break out my ruler just to make sure I knew what a 1/2 inch cut was. So here is what they look like. It's much smaller than I thought. So I'm just going to go ahead and the baby's playing on his play mat and he's having the best time, if you can hear him. So we're just going to go ahead and pop this in the brezza. And put a lid on. Make sure I plug it back in. And you can see I still have a lot of green beans left. So I'll be making some more. And we're going to steam this for 20 minutes. And then we'll come back when it's all steamed up. Okay, now it's finished. And I'm going to remove this. And I have a little glass here that I'm going to pour all the water in. I did make the first batch already and I just forgot to film it. So I'm going to dump all the water out. And then put this back on. And then I'll start to puree it. And then I'm going to put it into this colander kind of sieve thing to get all of the strings out. So I'm just going to go ahead and start to blend it, and I'll probably end up adding about half of this water to it. And I'll show you how much was left. So it's got about this much in there. Okay, it's finished, and this is about how much water I have left, so I use a little more than half. And then I'm just going to dump it into this bowl and then kind of mix it around in there. I'll pull the blade out. Be careful, it's really hot. This just gets all of the little strings and everything out of it. And it just makes it more smooth since he is so little still. You definitely won't get any chunks in your baby food that way either. Okay, so I just pour some in there. And then just kind of smash it back and forth like this until everything is all in the bowl and then all of the strings and chunky pieces are left on the top. Okay, now this is finished and this is what you are left with. This is the string or the pulp. And I just wanted to mention, make sure that you scrape off the back side here because that has all of the extra that hasn't went down into your bowl. So I'm going to scrape this off and then we are going to be ready to put it into our ice cube trays. I'm also going to put it into these little cups so that we can have it this week because this will be his new veggie that he's trying. So I have these little, I think these are 4-ounce sprout cups, but I'm only putting 1 ounce in them because he's only eating a very small amount right now. So this is what they look like, and they go all the way up to 4 ounces. So I just have a spoon, and then here is what our green bean mixture looks like. It's very nice and smooth. We did get these, our organic green beans, and we got them at Whole Foods. And I think these were 2 pounds worth, and we paid $5 for this. So I don't know how many it'll make to see if it's a good deal versus buying the store-bought jars. But I know where it comes from, and there's nothing else added in there, and I can basically add anything I want. His doctor said after 6 months that he could eat anything. She just wanted him to try the 5 vegetables first and then fruits, and then at 6 months he could just kind of anything goes. So I know most of the little Earth's Best jars are 2.5 ounces. So for every almost 3 of these would be 1 jar. And they are about $1 a piece. So there's those 3 here. And then I'm going to bring my little ice cube tray here. And then I'm going to fill it up. And then we will see how many that it makes. I'm just going to spoon it in this time since it's just easier for me to spoon it instead of using something else. So you want to make it go all the way up to the top. They are easier to pop out if they're all the way at the top. I have to run these with hot water. I found a little string. So if you notice any strings, just go ahead and pull those out. You should be pretty much string free unless some of them just kind of escaped down to the bottom and made it through. So it doesn't look like it's going to be making very much. Not at all. So not sure that I'll be making too many of my own green beans, but for now I could not find any step 1 green beans anywhere. So this was pretty much the only option. So these are each 1 ounce, so it made 10 ounces of green beans for $5. So I think that's pretty good. And they're organic, and you know, everything was made by me. There's no extra sugars or anything else added. I'm a little sad that it didn't make more, but it made, you know, 9 ounces, so that would have been 3.5 jars, so it's about the same. It didn't take that long. I would walk away, so I will probably continue to make green beans and just buy more of it when it's on a cheaper price, and then just make a larger quantity. So that is homemade organic green beans and the baby brezza. Thanks for watching. Bye.